Why do cyberbullies bully? There are actually a few reasons behind why they do what they do, and no, none of it is acceptable. There is never a good reason to bully someone. So why do they do it? 1. They have a desire for power. It could be that they are narcissistic and they feel the need to make everyone feel less powerful and less successful than them. The truth about narcissists is that deep down they really hate and despise themselves, and because of that, they feel the need to condemn other people for their faults and flaws, so they can feel good about themselves. However, instead of treating people this way, these bullies really should be looking at options on bettering themselves, and not condemning people over small things that has nothing to do with them in the first place. If they focused on that instead of hurting others, maybe then can they learn to love themselves and love others as well. The second reason why cyberbullies do what they do is for social status. People like them will do about anything to gain attention and popularity. It's quite sad if you think about it. Ask yourself, is it really worth wasting a life sharing hate comments and threats just so you can have a little bit of attention from a stranger online? I would think not. Why would anyone in their right mind want negative attention from a total stranger online when you can have positive attention from a loved one? The answer is simple. Cyberbullies are not happy people. They hate themselves and feel that their lives are meaningless and do not know what else to do with it. That is why some people don't hate them. They pity them and wish they would learn to grow inside and learn to let go of this self-hatred that controls them in doing terrible things such as cyberbullying innocent people online. But what if they are not as innocent as other onliners? So what? That still does not give anyone a right to harass someone online, or even in person. Sure, their opinions might be different from yours, who cares? Move on. Now, the third reason someone could turn into a bully is because of a pathetic thing we like to call revenge. They could feel they were wronged in some way, and now, sadly, they will spend days, weeks, months, even years bullying someone because of a little disagreement. Is it worth it? Most definitely not. It is unfortunate when the victim becomes the bully. They end up becoming the thing they did not like in the first place. Now the question is, does being bullied give you a right to become a bully? Absolutely not. Once you become a bully, you have already lost, and it is up to you whether you want to crawl out of that hole and focus on a good, happy, and positive life without a care in the world and move on, letting it go, or you could sink down deeper into the dark hole and become the thing you hated and let its ugliness and negativity grow inside until it breaks you. The deeper you go, the harder it will be to come out of that dark place. Cyberbullies don't only hurt people online, they're hurting themselves too, and most of the time they don't even realize it until it's too late. The fourth reason is an incredibly selfish one, although most these reasons are selfish to begin with, but the next reason on why they do what they do is because of boredom. Some cyberbullies bully because they find it entertaining to hurt, mock, and humiliate other people. They lack empathy. But why would they choose this kind of entertainment? Why not watch a movie, play a game, or do some other hobby? Most cyberbullies do not have hobbies. They live for this kind of abuse. Again, they feel their lives are meaningless and do not know what else to do. Should we feel angry at them? Yes, that is understandable, but what we really should be feeling is pity and compassion. They have very sad lives and spend most of their years sitting behind a computer moaning and possibly even crying because they have no idea on how to deal with their feelings and emotions. These are the reasons cyberbullies do what they do, so now we are going into the truth about the bully behind the computer. First fact about the bully is it is just some random, sad, and lonely person behind a computer screen. It is easy for them to throw hate comments and threats to random strangers online because they are hiding behind the screen. The number one thing you should know about cyberbullies is that they are all massive cowards hiding behind a computer or phone screen. Most of the nasty words they throw at you they probably would not have the confidence in saying to your face in person. Now, why is that? Why is it so easy for them to attack like they do? Not only are they hiding behind a screen, they are also hiding behind a fake profile with a fake name and possibly a fake gender and yes, age as well. Some cyberbullies would claim they are teenagers, however most of the time they are adults in their 20s and 30s or even 40s, which really in the end just makes them look even more pathetic than they already do. But why would they lie about their age? They do so to protect themselves, but also they believe being a younger person would gain them some sympathy instead of backlash. So that is the truth about cyberbullies. Now, we are going into the last part on how to deal with them. I cannot empathize with how important this first option is, so please listen closely and remember this always. No matter what, never respond to a hate comment, ever. Responding or retaliating to a hate comment is the first and biggest mistake online victims always make. By doing so, you are giving them the attention and reaction they want, and it could make matters worse. Next thing you know, an hour or two has gone by, and you have wasted your time by continuously replying to all these nasty messages, and for what? Nothing good or positive is going to come out from it. You are only going to feel more hurt and upset in the end, and that is exactly what the bully wants. If you respond to their comments, you have let them win already, you have lost. So, what do you do instead? If your eyes happen upon a nasty comment, especially towards yourself, do not respond. Don't even finish reading the comment if it is that long. Best options are to report or remove the comment, report the profile, and then block them. But what if they make a new account and keep harassing you? Do exactly what I had just described to you. Report and block. It is as simple as that. Never ever respond, no matter how many times they keep attacking. You are not the problem. They are. They are irrelevant. Their words are irrelevant. If their words end up hurting you and you start to cry a little, that is okay. It is totally okay to cry. Crying does not indicate that you are weak. Responding to hate comments and letting them get to you is allowing them to win, and that definitely is not okay. Again, very important, do not respond to them in any way. Now, what if it gets too far and you actually feel like you might be in some danger? First, take screenshots of their threatening comments, and that way you have the evidence, especially if the bully decides to delete them. Then you can either call the police, or another option is to call NetSafe. NetSafe is a safety organization where the person you call will get your name and phone number, and most importantly, your details on what is happening online. After you have given your full description on the bully and what they have done or are still doing, you will then receive an email from NetSafe, and that is where you will send your evidence, such as your screenshots or videos. That way they now have the proof they need, and whether it is on Facebook or YouTube, they will contact the site and report the bully for you, most likely having them removed or banned. If you are in a really dangerous situation, NetSafe could get the police involved and even contact the bully themselves. Yes, the bullies can make a new account, but just remember never to respond and to report and block. Now, it is all taken care of, but you are still hurting inside. What do? First, take a few deep breaths to calm yourself. Take a shower if that helps relax you. Then find that one person you are really close to, that one person you can confide in. Tell them about it. Sometimes talking about that one thing that is upsetting you can help lift the burden from your shoulders. Even cry if it helps release the anger or sorrow you feel inside. Remember, it is okay to cry. After that, do something that really brings the joy inside. A hobby of yours perhaps, exercise, painting, going out for a walk. Whatever makes you happy. I recommend meditating. Meditating is a powerful option. If need be, you can even take a small break from social media. That way you can gain some space, some peace, and reduce stress. Humans are so stuck on social media that we do not notice the beauty around us. Go for a nature walk, sit by the river, feed the birds, play with your cat or dog, hang out with a friend, and so on. Sometimes taking a break is all we need, be it a day, a week, or so. I myself went without social media for a whole month. I was at a beach house with no internet. It was just me, my friends, the ocean, and the seagulls, and I am not going to lie, it was one of the best experiences ever. What did I do that whole month? I went for walks, read my book, did a bit of writing, and watched some movies. Yes, we still have a DVD machine today. One thing more you need to understand about cyberbullies: if they are still talking about you after a year or two, it means they cannot stop thinking of you. They probably are even dreaming of you, which is a bit obsessive if you think about it, but that is not your problem. It is theirs and theirs alone. You are not the problem. They and their words are irrelevant. Just remember that people who talk and think about you in a spiteful and nasty manner, just remember that you are in their heads. They're throwing their energy and happiness away by doing so. That is on them. Whereas, people who talk and think about you in a loving and kind way, you're in their hearts. Why spend your life thinking about the nasty and negative people out there when you can instead spend your time thinking about the ones you love and the ones that bring you happiness? The latter surely is the better option. Just remember this quote, and yes, I am quoting from an anime. If I have time to curse someone, I'd rather spend it thinking about those precious to me. I really hope this video was beneficial to you. If you know someone who is dealing with cyberbullying, you are more than welcome to share this video with them. If you ever feel like you might let a cyberbully take control over you once again, come back to this video. It will always be here for you, ready to help. Take care and bye for now. And check out my cat videos while you're at it.